How was it?
Well,
Did you get your roleplay warm-ups in?
Oh, is that what you normally mean? Brother, it's so addicting.
Yeah, it's good. The gun game's fun and stuff.
My favorite part is you get to open.
With Rami.
Yeah.
And tell him I said hi next time. Okay, what were you saying? What's your favorite
You get
part?
to open cases.
Yeah, I know. Gamba, it's Gamba. Okay. Now, this is interesting. So, person that owns properties down on Grove Street just woke up. They're fucking ghost.
What's their name?
Harris Memphis.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Anyway, what are you working on today? Enough about me.
Targeted, I'm going to be investigating a data chip, a SIM card, and targeted violence on, Toto.
That's actually, do you know Aldo Jackson by chance?
Mm-hmm.
Aldo Jackson's doing, if you want to utilize him for undercover work, you should 100% do that. So I actually have him looking into the tow guys currently. Funny enough, I talked to him earlier this morning, and
I mean, I should probably speak with him because me and what's his name are about to push targeted violence charges.
Yeah. So I just talked to him this morning. He said he was going to look into it. He's
he's going UC with them type shit.
I'm not telling anyone. So obviously this stays between me and you because I don't know what's going on or if we got a leak.
Okay. Yeah, we're talking about it outside, right outside of.
I'm whispering. But I got you. But he's my CI.
Oh, I thought you were hiring him.
Well, that's the thing. I want to talk to Turner and see if we could get him like hired, like off the books, like some the Departed, because he's wicked smart.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. So
I need to watch that again.
Yeah, I've been going through. I've been watching heist movies recently, trying to get a little bit more. The Town. I just watched The Town the other night.
That's a good movie.
It's a good.
I don't really like Ben Affleck very much, but he was good in The Town.
Yeah, The Town was good.
He just
Zapated's better, 100 times better. But
yeah.
Just started.
You wanted to chat about some stuff.
I just don't. I don't think I have enough. I don't with what I was talking about. I don't think I was. I still don't have enough. I can't in good faith articulate that they're stashing shit in that house.
I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to give it to you straight, right? We have a lot of investigative debt. What that means is that we have a lot of reports, right? We have a lot of things that are going on, right? Obviously, the shootings are like actually kind of sad, if I'm going to be honest, because it's just absolutely nonstop. I mean, just look at yesterday before the tsunami, right? And that is an issue. But I think we're also not sort of doing ourselves any favors by having zero like dossiers on gangs. I spoke to Miller yesterday evening, and he after the raid warrant got denied, understandably so. The PC was extremely faulty. The problem is that it's like, I'm telling you from my POV, so obviously some of this might be wrong, and correct me if you will. It's like we see that there's an issue, and we know that we need to get to a raid in the hope that may slow down these crews, or alternately, like, take away their guns, right? Am I wrong so far?
No, you're right.
However, in order to get a raid signed, like, diligently and execute on that, we really desperately could use dossiers. It should not take us more than, like, I'd say 30 minutes to get a raid warrant going if we had, dossiers in place. There's no reason why we can't get them in place. A dossier would consist of the following, and this is work, but that's investigations. It's work. It's not free. Is get 3 officers, right? Have them create a dossier on a gang. In that list, you have the confirmed members, unconfirmed members, confirmed associates, unconfirmed associates, confirmed clean people, unconfirmed clean people. Under each and every name should be gang-related shootings, shootings of officers, bank robberies. You list the shit there. Also in there, property address and photograph, etc. Right? So when you pop that open, fundamentally you have everything in there that indicates that, number 1, they are in the gang. Number 2, the times at which they were caught. So when you want to kick in a door, you literally just reference that sealed report in the warrant, and you now have a warrant that's only 2 paragraphs. It's a lot of upfront work, but it allows, let's say some shit goes down, to get a raid warrant created and signed within an hour. The alternative is in my opinion, what's happening right now is that we happen across something and we're trying to now backtrack and get all the information necessary to get that warrant. And by the time it's signed, everybody and their mother already knows that we're raiding them, and it gets cooked. So, but, you know, I'll share my opinion there, and, you know, how you go from there is, you know, up to you.
So the thing I think about now is I agree 100%. I couldn't agree more. I think we are playing catch up, but does so that being said, that should be 100% done. It should be done for every gang. We should constantly be working on those. We should have a unit doing all of that. I just
does it need to be a unit?
No, you're right. It doesn't necessarily need to be a unit. And I think once it's up, it'll be a lot easier to maintain. But I think finding the people to actually do it is.
Order them to do it. I don't understand.
Peters?
Yeah, what's going on?
What do you think about this? Steve was, I'm assuming it's Steve. Somebody flying Steve's helicopter was refueling on top of the hospital. Somebody in a jetpack landed on the roof above.
Chief.
They got into firefight rooftop to rooftop. They're down. So I'm thinking, and then the shootout kicked off from there. They started shooting at each other. I'm thinking, 100% gang-related shooting.
Would you have a charge for government? Don't we have a charge for government? Like shootings on. Is it the charge for government?
I don't think any of that was comprehended, if I'm going to be honest.
Would you VAF?
Unfortunately, what I'm describing is like proper police work.
The VAF? I'm thinking.
The thing is, everyone wants a shortcut. The problem with the shortcut is what's going to happen. You're literally going to have a Hydra raid again.
Well, yeah, especially with all these. I mean, yeah, it's also, isn't it federal authority felony offenses charged? Isn't it charged on knowing violent felony? Yeah, the FAFO charge as well. Oh, that's only 10 grand. Do we have other members of the manor in custody right now?
Their shootout is, if you look at the GPS, it's all around the court. There's probably people down.
What? Bruh.
What happened?
You know, the shooting at the courthouse.
It's all over the courthouse. Look at your GPS.
I just got on duty. I only see it on
we just don't have enough units to roll in there right now, so they were just watching, observing.
Why the courthouse? I don't understand.
No, well, courthouse and hospital. I think the hospital's worse than the courthouse. You got injured people going in and out of there.
Yeah. How are you? I'm gonna help with processing.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. 100%.
Okay. Cool. What's up, McNulty?
Here's the thing, Peters. All right.
No, I agree. Some
of this shit does not need to be volunteer work. The fact that yesterday we had I had to suspend someone yesterday. Why? Because they had their brain shut off for an hour prior to tsunami, and the moment we had these manor guys in custody, him and somebody else, and that other somebody else is like fucking senior deputy, didn't process the gun from the OIS and the FAFO situation. So if we have people that literally are not doing the bare minimum, and we have people crying and members of command that are too pussy to get people to do work appropriately, nothing's going to get better. So some people need to be treated like fucking dogs if they wish to be, and they need to be told that that when we ask for a statement, you're putting it in there, not 72 hours. And I'm going to go even further than that, is that I had to open up reports from yesterday while dealing with situations, and we have dumbasses putting criminal use of a firearm charges on things that are significantly worse. Some of these people do not know what they're doing. And until it is boot to ass, it's going to be you trying to raid all of the manor by yourself. So, look, start pulling them in. And if they decide that they don't want to do that and they just want to do fucking hop out bullshit with their badge and gun, you don't want them. Because they're just a body at that point. They're not a cop.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So, sorry for coming in a little hot there, but like,
no,
I just,
I think you're just telling it how it is. You know what I mean? So now I got to figure out who I could get to do this.
Miller's very interested.
Miller's actually,
Yeah.
so Miller's already got 2 search warrants going on. I should tell him about the dossier thing. I just need to find someone to work on. Oh, actually, I got Rupert. Or should I not focus on? No, I should give Rupert. Rupert's actually working on. I got Rupert.
Yeah, that's
me
the
with
one
some
that
shit.
put the criminal use yesterday. I didn't even
I mean, he just does it. The thing is, so in his defense, while I do think he's a fucking idiot, I don't think he was given the opportunity. I think it's more on PMT and command fucking failing him.
That is fair.
So he's just doing what he was been taught, and it's kind of like I don't know. I'm sure you know what I'm saying.
You're right. You're right. I think understandably, I think I was joking yesterday with Maxwell. I was like, sometimes I feel like the only saving grace is the MDT gets like ChatGPT and Gemini baked into it, and that when you process someone, you just say, "What do I do?" and it tells you.
That would. I mean, that's but then are they a cop or is ChatGPT a cop?
That's literally what's happening. People are just like, "Oh, if you find the gun, it's criminal use. Let me ignore the rest of the fucking context." We had 2 individuals. I remember the case now. Fucking yesterday, because I'm looking into Hades and Habibi MC, which actually is getting real spicy, mind you. I got some pretty critical shit on them. But while looking up their case files, so there's been a lot of drama. They're like targeting stall workers, but simultaneously, like Hades has been snitching on like 3POS and Habibi MC. Like, and people know, they put all their shit on Twitter. I parsed all through it. But in doing so, I went through the reports, and some Jamal from the Besties and someone from Cyprus was charged for their gang-related shootings. Just because they had the gun. Despite the title of the report saying Hades versus Exodus. So, how do you fix that?
I don't know how you. I don't think you can fix like a lack of critical thinking. I have no fucking clue. I have no fucking clue.
All right.
Where the fuck is Chief at?
Yep.
I don't know. The thing is, like I think all about this, and I just don't. I don't fucking know.
I do believe that what I'm recommending with this dossier is the move. It might be boring for a day, right? But once you got a template in place, right? It'll be easy. You know what I mean? You're not only pre-building PC, prior to shit going down, and it's going to go down. This shit's going to be going on for the next month, at least. That you have all that stuff ready, and everyone that's contributing, that those are people that you probably want to pull into this, right? Because if they're willing to put stuff in there, then they're probably interested.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it's structured, right? So it's not like, it's rocket science. It would be... And it'd be fun, right? Get to fucking link the shit together. Right now, like, those tags mean nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if I asked you right now, you're in a court of law, right? And you're facing Nino Chavez, who got SK out of this very charge. Peters, right now, in this moment, is future Hendrix in the besties? Without your tablet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what you're going to do. Yeah, prove it with incidences, right?
Well, to prove it, I mean, with anything.
I mean, yes, he is. I would have to look up incidences to see where he's committed crime with said individuals. How he's contributed to the gang.
And that docket case that you just put up probably didn't have those incidents in it, did it?
If I was doing a docket case to prove that he was a member of the besties, I think I would
No. You've already raided his property, and part of that articulation in the raid warrant was that he was a member of the besties, and now the defense attorney's asking, do you know if Future's in the besties? What what leads you to believe that? And you're like, well, blah blah blah, hearsay, blah blah blah, not facts, not evidence. And then, as opposed to that sealed fucking dossier is attached in, and boom boom, you know what I mean? I'm just providing just an example, right? Things to think about.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyways.
so now the next step for me is finding someone to do it.
I
don't know. The PD just needs to be wiped. Too far along though.
Okay, and then what's wiping it going to do?
I don't know.
You need people to rebuild it. Who are you going to ask to do that?
I get it. Yeah.
But vibe checkers and,
Not vibe checkers. I think that's the opposite of what we need is vibe checker. Everybody's just a vibe checker now. Never mind. Everybody's a fucking morale cop.
I think, and what I'm advocating for here, Peters, is like, yeah, I am with you on that energy, but I am going to be honest. I just laid out a foundation of how to do it and a plan.
I wrote it all down. I literally wrote everything down. I know. Now I just gotta find
start with a
it.
basic template, and I mean, hell, I'll help review the template, and then we assign people. Why not? I mean, fucking have a cadet do it. It's good work for them.
Oh, okay, that's a good
have
idea.
people that are on duty often do it, and if they bitch and complain, you tell them have a good fucking day. You might lose a handful of officers, but who cares?
I gotta run everything by the chief. I do need to talk to the chief.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be on board. Okay, I'm going to create a template, and then I'll give you a call.
Okay.
I'll have
all right. I did inform the guy whose property I've locked down that I let him know it is locked. We'll let him know what's going on. He shouldn't be too rip about it. And if I could get in contact with Aldo, just so he's aware that there is.
Do you have his phone number? Do you need it?
Yeah, I could use it. I don't. I have his old one actually.
Does it end in?
I don't have it. What the? Oh, because I lost my SIM card. That's why.
Are you ready? I'll just read it to you. 420 676-8931.
Awesome. Easy. If you need me, I'll be gonna be doing a little bit of paperwork and driving around.
Okay, sounds good.